You know the old adage that it's all fun and games until someone loses an eye? Well, how about if someone gets killed?
Breaking right now, a Bishop Kenny student shot while playing a game with water guns in Nassau County.
The latest warning from police about a high school graduation game. Senior assassins reportedly led to this rollover crash.
He was shot in the back and left paralyzed after a senior assassins game.
A recent article in the Wall Street Journal about a new game that is driving seniors wild really caught my attention. It's the senior assassin craze. And it may be a lot of fun, but I need to tell you the real story. You know, seniors are looking for something to really mark the last year of school, something that they can go nuts about, have fun about, and remember that marks that day, marks that time. I get it. Here's how it works. Students organize teams. They assign targets, and these are targets for mock assassination. They eliminate them using water guns or Nerf blasters. I mean, it sounds fun, right? I mean, who's going to get hurt with a Nerf gun or a water blaster? And the last team standing wins, sometimes with a cash prize. And I mean, it's supposed to be fun. Sounds fun, right? Here's a student being assassinated by getting a bucket of water poured on her as she sat in her car.
All right, there she is. Go, 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 go. Go.
Here's a senior escaping assassins by jumping over a wall.
The nurses all gather round and they gazed in wide wonder.
Hey, at least they're not on their phones, right? They're not just sitting around staring at that phone and going numb in the brain. I mean, they're out in the real world running around. But the problem is they've chosen something that has real life dangers.
Investigators discovered the person shot was a Bishop Kenny High School student from Jacksonville participating in Senior Assassins.
Near Jacksonville, Florida, an off-duty officer shot an 18-year-old student playing the game with a water gun, mistaking him for a genuine threat.
The student is thankfully alive and will be okay. This morning he is in surgery to repair a broken arm.
Now you'd think, how could that possibly happen? Let me tell you something. You get out in the real world in this day and time, and you're a police officer, and there's somebody in front of you with a gun in their hand, and you feel like you have a clear and present danger in front of you, and someone is waving this gun around, and they maybe turn and aim it towards you, and if the light's wrong and you don't see a bright orange tip on the end of it, you can absolutely think your life's in danger. Now, luckily, this student was just shot in the arm. The incident occurred before 6 a.m. The police say the officer saw 3 people prowling outside his house in the dark. Now, Florida State Attorney Melissa Nelson said the officer had a right to use deadly force. Listen to what she had to say.
If you believe your life or the life of another is in imminent danger, you are allowed to use, to reciprocate with deadly force.
She gave other examples where students were not so lucky.
In one instance, a teen player was paralyzed when the father of a target shot him, mistaking the game for a criminal assault.
Last school year in Wisconsin, Verona Police Department said, quote, large police response dispatched after a report of a male wearing a black ski mask and armed with a handgun was jogging and crouching down at times. It's just a game, right? In St. Mary's County, Maryland last year, deputies responded to a call reporting suspicious individuals wearing masks knocking on doors in a neighborhood. Just a game? Gurnee, Illinois, police say a group of high school students entered a local restaurant wearing ski masks, holding water guns. Now, a concealed carry holder in the restaurant mistook the game as a threat.
Somebody who was a concealed carry holder wanted to take action and try to protect everyone in the restaurant, and actually went to draw his weapon to help protect everybody. And it was quickly realized that the weapons that the students were holding were water guns.
Now, thank God nobody was hurt. But the potential for misunderstandings, oh my gosh. Look, sadly, we're not in a day and time where you can do this kind of stuff. You can't bum rush a restaurant or go lurking around somebody's house with ski mask on and weapons in your hand. Toy guns these days look incredibly realistic, especially in low light. Between 2015 and 2021, 245 people were killed by police while holding toy guns. Some people are big advocates for law enforcement, like I am. Others are not. But ask yourself honestly, if you're out there and you're in a position of providing safety and security for people, and you see someone in a suspicious context, sneaking around, crouching around, they have a mask on, which criminals do, and they have a gun, and these guns are made to look real. In a split second, what are you going to think? We're just human beings. People are going to react. The kids using the guns, they don't mean anything bad. I'm not demonizing these kids. They're having fun. Like I say, at least they're not on their phones. But come on, you got to use some common sense. These toy guns should be lime green or have lights running around on them or something, so there can be no confusion. Police around the country in this day and time are not messing around.
We ask this, that you seriously reevaluate what you're doing, when you're doing it, and how you're doing it.
Police in South Elgin, Illinois issued a public safety alert calling the game dangerous and an unnecessary risk. They're trying to warn kids, stop doing this. How do we differentiate you from somebody that could turn around and shoot us in the head? Other dangerous parts of the game. There are traffic accidents and collisions because they're chasing targets by car.
Itasca police also say a rollover crash was caused by 2 Lake Park High School students from the West Campus playing the game involving squirt guns while driving.
They're storming public places. They're using these little GPS trackers and they're putting them on their target's backpack or in their purses or wherever so they can track them down. And they're trespassing on private property. Now, some parents just don't see the problem.
Did y'all get her?
Yes, sir.
What?
Yes, we did.
This mom said, it's hilarious. She posted, quote, I've never seen a kid sneak around, sprint to his truck, and be so paranoid in my life, carrying around a Nerf gun. One Texas mom posted, her daughter and her senior class are loving every moment of this. So much fun. And you know, she's right. I get it. These kids are laughing and cutting up and having a good time. Until it's not. Other parents are posting doorbell videos like this one of a student racing out of her car. Or this is one of her son's morning routine, making sure no assassins are hiding around the house or in the cars. It gives the kids something to think about. It gives them something to do. I totally get it. And like I say, the kids are being active, they're interacting, they're having fun. I get it, I get it, I get it. What I don't want to get is a notice of a funeral or an obituary. You've got to talk to your kids about this. They have places where you can go and play these games with guns, laser tag sort of guns, and they have these mazes where you can go through and play. Or you can set this up on the school grounds where it's stated, it's noted, everybody knows what's going on for a period of time. Do something. But if you've got a young person running around with a ski mask and a gun, what could possibly go wrong? think about it. I don't want to seem like an old don't get it, grandpa, come on. I also don't want to go to a kid's funeral, and neither do you. Talk to your kids about this. Get this through their head. How many need to get shot? How many need to die? And when it happens, people are going to be all over the police officer. How could you shoot a teenager who was just playing a game, laughing and having a good time? Well, as long as everybody knows it, no problem. But not everybody knows it. And if it's poor light and they're trespassing or they're sneaking around or they're in a car chase and something bad happens, I'm just saying we got to use common sense here. This is like these TikTok challenges where somebody does something really stupid and they wind up hurt or wind up with brain damage or whatever. We've got to use common sense. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, the real story is this is a dangerous game. Wherever you're getting The Real Story, make sure you subscribe and follow. I'll see you tomorrow. Life is full of surprises, and emergencies often strike when we least expect them. But preparation is key, and that's where Jace Case comes in. With Jace Case, you'll have essential emergency prescription medications right at your fingertips, ready when you need them most. Whether it's an unexpected illness or a travel mishap, having the right meds on hand can turn a potential crisis into just a minor inconvenience. Don't let the unexpected catch you off guard. Jace Case gives you peace of mind so you can tackle life surprises with confidence. Be ready. Take charge today. Head over to jace.com. That's JASE.com. And when you check out, use the code PHIL, spelled PHIL, to get a discount on your order and to have the right meds on hand the moment you need them.